Hey,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Yes. Very good. How are you?
pretty good. I sent that box. Uh, next rest, I reservation. Oops. Thank you so much. You
Yeah, I was able to cancel it, and no problem.
okay? I'll take a reservation next 90 minutes.
What do you?
I'll 90. Okay. Thank you so much. 9:30. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I can move your time. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try English journal.
Perfect.
Wait. This question: what chore do you hate or doing the most?
Okay.
Answer: if I had to choose, it might be washing dishes. There are so many steps involved: washing, drying, and putting the dishes back in the cupboard. It's also not easy to clean dishes used for sticky food like natto. I spread plastic wrap on the dishes to shorten the time spent washing up. By the way, it's also used for during water outage in disasters. How about you,
Okay. I
Troy?
love dishes. I love dishes.
You
It's
love
fun.
dishes? Oh, really? Wow.
Uh, well, as a chef,
Mm,
if I wash dishes,
mm.
it means I'm going home. The
Home.
only time a chef washes dishes is when there's no food to cook, which
Mm,
normally means we're cleaning up to go home.
mm,
So in my mind, when I'm washing dishes,
mm.
like it's a positive thing. It's like, oh, I get to go home
Oh,
from work soon, right?
you are
So that's the
countdown,
one. Yeah.
countdown, go to home.
But
Uh,
anything to do with the floors, I
mm.
hate. Sweeping, mopping,
Oh,
no thanks. I don't care. But yeah.
wow.
But
It's
anyway.
so unique. Okay.
Uh, mhm.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if I could do plastic on the floors. That might not work. um, but yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
uh,
Good.
so many, plenty of, plenty of disease.
Mhm.
Many, uh, when you are cooked, when you are cook,
Mhm.
uh, your restaurant so many people enjoy. You
Mhm.
need to wash many dishes, right?
Um, quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
We're talking about uh, easily 1,000 dishes a day.
Easter is thousand. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, so a lot.
amazing. You need care. Uh, broke dishes, right?
Yeah, you do have to be extra careful.
Extra careful.
Now, for us, a lot of our dishes were plastic,
Plastic.
so it's very difficult to break them.
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, you're right. If there are the glass ones, you
hmm.
got to be a bit careful because if they break and you reach into the water, you will
Hmm.
cut yourself. So yeah, it's very dangerous sometimes.
Thank you so
But yeah.
much. Uh, please ask me question.
Mhm. Okay.
Thank yeah.
Okay, so what chores do you hate doing the most?
I hate washing dishes. Oh, yeah.
Why do you think washing dishes is time consuming?
Because there are many steps and sticky food is hard to clean. Do you use time consuming?
Yeah, time consuming we use. Yeah. Like, why is this
Okay.
so time consuming? What's like, we'll say two things.
Two
Like,
things.
why is it time consuming? Or we might say, what is taking so long?
So long.
Like, what's taking so long?
What
Like,
taking?
why do you think washing dishes is taking so long?
Hmm.
You could say, is taking so long.
It's
So,
taking so long, and you try to wash the dishes
okay.
like 100,000
Yeah.
thousand
We do a soak system where
soap
we
system.
have a giant sink
Hmm.
full of soapy water
Hmm.
before we even wash anything. Like while we're
Anything.
cooking and stuff,
Hmm.
we'll put the dirty dishes in the water and just leave it there and then go back to wash our hands, go back to cooking. And
Wow.
then all day or most of the day, the dishes are in water and that sticky stuff comes
Wow.
off very
Hmm.
easily after that. So
Mm.
not a big
Yeah.
deal
Hmm.
for
You are
us.
big system. You are big. You have a big machine.
Well, so you
Oh.
do the sink system first,
Hmm.
then you rinse them, then
Hmm.
you put them in the machine, and
Wow.
then you put them away. So yeah, it's similar. Like it's pretty easy. It's not that
Nice.
difficult.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sorry. How many steps are involved in washing dishes?
3 steps: washing, drying, and putting away.
Okay. Like I said, we have more steps.
Hmm.
We
More
have
steps.
soaking,
Soaking.
rinsing,
Hmm.
uh, washing,
Washing. Hmm.
dry, and
Dry.
put away. So
Put
five.
away. Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
But again, that's just our system.
Our
Um,
system.
which steps of dishwashing do you find most troublesome?
Putting dishes back in the cupboards in the worst.
Okay. Uh, this is super easy in a restaurant. You'll have a giant station in the middle of your restaurant and stacks. You just stack everything, so it's
Hmm.
very easy.
Hmm.
Because you'll have way
Amazing.
more space than a
Hmm.
normal kitchen. Why are dishes used
Oh, sorry.
for natto harder to clean? Yes.
Because it sticks and leaves residue.
Yeah.
Do you use
Now,
residue?
yeah, you can use residue.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know if you'd use sticks though with natto.
Hmm.
You would say like it leaves a slime, kind of.
Slime.
It's like slimy, right?
Slimy.
Like
Ah,
right,
slimy.
kind of.
Hmm.
Because it's
Slimy.
like slippery, right? Sticky is like stick, right? Like you
Ah,
touch, or natto is more like slip, right?
so
Slimy,
slimy.
right?
Hmm.
Because natto,
Nice.
so you'd say like because natto is slimy and
Slimy.
leaves residue, yeah,
Hmm. Residue.
which is very true.
Very
Um,
true.
at our restaurant, when we would use natto for anything,
Hmm.
uh, we'd get a separate cutting board, uh,
Oh,
cut on that, and then
coconut.
give the cutting
Uh-huh.
board directly to the
Ah.
dishwasher right away. Because
Hmm.
yeah, it doesn't work on the normal. And if you dirty the big cutting board,
Hmm.
you can't use that cutting board for anything else until it's clean. So yeah, we would always get like a small, maybe like this big cutting board specifically just for natto. Yeah,
Amazing.
it was
Yeah.
the natto board.
Thank you.
um, what method do you use to make washing dishes easier?
I cover the dishes with plastic wrap.
Okay, I soak the dishes. That's how I do it. um, what or when might using plastic wrap on dishes be useful? Right? No, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Seven.
yeah, yeah. When might using plastic wrap on dishes be useful?
It's used for water outage or when I'm busy. When I'm busy. Do you
Okay.
use number 6?
Sorry, number 6.
What method?
Um, method is a pretty strong word.
Strong
Like
word.
because washing dishes is like a basic thing. It's like a general thing. We probably would use a more general word uh, like
Outage.
what do you do to make washing dishes easier is probably
Oh,
what you would say. Method is fine, but method is again more important. Like what method do you use to cook sushi, right? Like
ah,
or to make sponge cake, right? It kind of is more specific, higher English, where washing dishes is general. So you probably just would say, what do you do to make washing dishes easier? But yeah, okay.
okay.
Uh, uh, it's used. It's used for water outage. I want to change that actually. How do you use plastic wrap? No, sorry. When might you use plastic wrap to be useful? It's use. Well, so I would say it's useful.
Mm.
It's useful when uh, there is water shortage is
Water
better,
shortage.
or when I am busy. So I would say like this: it's useful when there is a water shortage uh, rather than outage. Uh, outage is normally used for like electricity,
Mm.
so like a
Mm.
power outage, because
Mm.
out means kind of like
Mm.
turning off and on,
Mm.
right? Where shortage just means you have less of, and it's easy to have less of
Mm.
water, right?
Well, it's a good nuance. Thank you. Shortage, lack of water. So
Okay.
outage. Outages are
Power,
electric.
electric or
Electric.
power.
Electric
Okay.
power. Okay.
Okay. Next one is 8. How does using plastic wrap shorten washing time?
It keeps sticky bits of the dishes so I can rinse quickly.
Uh, uh, I might not specifically say sticky. Again, sticky has the specific thing of like stick, right? Stick. Where it's not just the sticky problem, right?
Mm.
It's more of
Mm.
just it keeps the dirty parts, right? The dirty
Dirty
bits
parts.
off the
Mm.
dish, right?
Mm.
Because, for example, like ketchup, right?
Ketchup. Mm.
Ketchup is not sticky.
Ketchup, not
Uh,
sticky. Mm.
it's slimy, right?
Slimy.
So if you
Mm.
say the dirty bits off, that means sticky, slimy, bloody. If it's like from a steak,
Mm.
it kind of means everything. So I probably would say dirty bits
Dirty
or
bits.
dirty parts. Up to you.
Dirty parts. So,
Yeah.
oh,
Uh,
thank you.
dirty parts
Dirty
slash
parts.
bits.
Trash.
You can still say bits if you want. It's fine. Uh, can you think of other situations where plastic wrap is useful?
uh, emergency, so disaster, earthquake, or travel agency.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
you said
Hmm.
travel agent. Sorry, I use it to
Travel.
cover bowls when I microwave food. I heard travel agency. What do you mean? What? It's
Uh,
different in your answer.
Okay. I use it to cover bowl when I move microwave food.
Yeah, okay, that's
Mm.
fine. Okay, and last one. Besides washing dishes, what other chores do you find difficult?
I also hate cleaning the bathroom.
Okay. I don't care about that one either. That one's easy.
Easy, yeah. Easy, simple, yeah.
Uh,
Just do it, yeah.
well, I think it's easy because the hardest part of a bathroom is that it's gross. But I've seen a lot of gross things because restaurants have so much rotten food and stuff you see. So and the dumpster bathroom is easy. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The next one: expand, organize,
Expand,
clean,
organize,
scrub,
clean, scrub,
wash,
wash,
dust,
dust,
delegate. Okay.
delegate.
Okay. Sure. In what situation would you use expand?
I use it when I want to expand my free time by delegating chores. Do you use delegating chore?
Technically, you could say that, but delegating is more of like delegating means I'm going to get someone else to do something. Normally,
Hmm.
we're thinking of like a business, right? The
Hmm.
boss delegates his employees. You do the dishes, you do the cooking, you do the sushi, you do the tempura, right? Like that's kind of delegating. It's normally a bigger thing, not just like
Hmm.
one or two things.
Hmm.
Because delegating kind of implies many people,
Hmm.
where with chores, normally it's like two people,
Two people.
you and maybe your wife or husband, or maybe three people if you include children. It's normally not like delegating a lot, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, so instead of delegating, you would say assigning.
Assigning.
Like, yeah, ass, uh, yeah,
Assigning.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oops. Uh, those two S's. Yeah, assigning chores. So
Assigning
I'll
chores.
do the cooking, you do the dishes, I do the laundry, you sweep the floors. Like that's assigning rather than
Hmm. Hmm.
delegating. Because again, delegating kind of also implies that you do nothing.
You do nothing. Hmm.
Delegating is kind of like my job is to tell people what to do, but
Hmm.
not actually do anything. So again, you think of bosses, right? They
Hmm.
are delegating so much, they're telling people to do so many different things that they don't really do too much work. They're mainly just telling people stuff, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next one. In what situation would you use organize?
I use it when I'm sorting my chores by priority.
Yep. Uh, in what situation would you use clean?
I use it when I'm cleaning the kitchen or room.
Okay. Yep. Clean is a simple one.
Hmm.
In what situation would you use scrub?
I will use it when I need to scrub tough stains off a pan. Scrub.
uh, tough stains off of a pen. Yep.
Hmm.
Uh,
Scrubbing.
yep. That's simple.
Hmm.
Uh, in what situation would you use wash?
I use it when I'm washing dishes and laundry.
Okay. uh, uh, in what situation would you use dust?
I use it when I'm dusting furniture or shelves.
And in what situation would you use delegate?
I use it when I'm assigning tasks to someone else.
Yes. Again, keyword there to someone else.
To
That
someone else.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like delegate at the beginning, because you're still doing chores, but you're telling someone else also to do chores, right? Like maybe I do the cooking, you do the dishes, right? Where delegating's no, you do everything, kind of thing. Uh, so it's a little bit different, but yeah,
Thank you.
very good, very good.
Wow. You are cook specialist make something,
Mhm.
uh, and you are professional equivalent uh, kitchen floor, like washing, like organizing, uh,
Yeah,
how to cook effectively.
yeah.
You have a you
We have a system. We
mm,
basically made a donut shape,
donut
uh,
shape,
or a square. So we had a
square,
square.
square.
This is the sushi area and
Mm,
storage area. So like
mm,
your fridge and your dry storage.
mm,
On this corner was the dishwasher.
mm.
On this corner was the deep fryer and like hot
Ah,
stuff.
hot
So
stuff.
hot stuff's here, colder stuff's here,
Mm,
and then on the far corner, this was
mm,
the worst part of our design. This was the cutting sashimi and sushi. This was rolling the sushi or sashimi. So they were kind of on the opposite side, not so
mm,
good. But basically, those two areas had to be far away from the hot stuff,
mm,
and the dishes had to be far away from everything. So that was
mm.
the only way you could do it. And then in the direct middle
Mm.
was where all the dishes were.
Oh,
So the dishes
amazing.
were close. Like I basically could reach anywhere in the kitchen. I could reach for any kind of plate or bowl
Wow.
or anything. So that was kind of the design
Mm.
to make it easier. And
Great.
each station would have minimum 2 cutting boards, possibly
Cutting one.
more.
Mm.
Uh, so you might have like a meat cutting board and a vegetable cutting board, or meat, vegetable, and fish, like totally different 3 things. So there's always many things like that. But
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for
yeah,
sharing.
no problem. Okay, here's our conversation.
Mm.
You go first, I guess.
Okay. Topic cooking and house chore. Hi, Troy. I have so many chores and I feel stressed.
Maybe you can organize your tasks first.
Good idea. I'll clean the kitchen now.
Then scrub the stove and sink to remove stains.
After cooking, I need to wash the dishes.
Don't forget to dust the shelves later.
I could delegate some chores to my
Roommate.
roommate.
Oh,
Oops.
sorry. I, I hit something. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Sorry about that. That way you can expand your free time.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
You don't normally say expand your free time.
Um,
You kind of would say uh, uh, that way you can gain
gain
more free time.
more free time. Mhm.
Gain more free time is
Gain more
probably
free gain more free time.
yeah.
Mm,
Um, expand just means to make something bigger,
mm.
but technically free time is always big, right?
Always
Because
big.
if you think about it, in your future, you're going
Mm.
to have years of free time.
Years of
Um,
free time.
so how can years of free time get bigger? Like
Mm,
it's not going to get that much bigger,
mm,
but you could gain a few hours here, a few hours there. It's easy to grab or gain something like that. So you could also say gain or get more
mm,
free time. Yeah.
mm. Amazing. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Wow.
Okay.
Do you use then scrub the stove and sink to remove stains?
Well, I don't know if you would be say remove stains.
Mm.
Uh, stains are things that are there for a long, long time, right? Like,
Long time.
oh, I've spilt wine on my
Gunk,
shirt. It's
gunks.
red,
Mm,
and it stays there forever, right? It's red. I can't get rid of it. So you probably would want to say like remove gunk or remove dirt or remove foods. So again, stain kind of implies it's hard to get rid of.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Last 3 minutes. Let's try fill in the blanks.
Okay. Go
Maybe
ahead.
you can organize your task first, or arrange your tasks right. Organize and arrange is interchangeable right in this situation. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I'll clean the kitchen now. Then scrub the stove and sink to remove stain. After cooking, I need to wash the dishes. Don't forget to dust the shelves later.
Yeah, dust.
Dust.
Yeah.
I could deli- de- deli- delegate some chore to my rooms. This phrase is incorrect, so you ask me. Yeah, you answered me. That way you can gain more free time.
Yeah. Gain more free time. Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good.
Mm.
So yeah, these words were quite useful. Just be a bit careful with expand and delegate. They're a bit more specific. Where, like I said, delegate is assign. Like assign is the easy, normal word, but delegate is assign plus someone else, not me. Right? You don't delegate yourself. If you are doing something, you're not delegating. Right? That means you're assigning yourself work and assigning them work. Right? And then same with expand. Expand means to get bigger. If something's already big and it's only going to get a little bit bigger, that's not really expanding. You're more gaining, right? So again, free time is always going to be big because you'll have a lot of free time in your life. So to expand it a little bit, not a really good word. You should just gain that little bit. But if it's like maybe customers, and you have 100 customers and you're going to 1,000 customers, right? It's expanding. It's getting a lot bigger, right? So yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Last 1 minute is closing this lesson. Thank you for sharing your detailed feedback. I like it. And your cook history. And so commit to some a lot of dishes and more effectively kitchen.
Yeah,
Amazing.
you have to make it efficient. Yep.
Efficient. Nice. Please have a feedback in this lesson.
Well, like I said, yeah, this one was a good one. But yeah, when there's specific words, you got to be a bit more careful with them. But easy ones like clean, scrub, wash, they're easy for you to work. Don't worry about them. Yeah.
I'll take a reservation for a few hours.
Okay.
See you
See you
next
soon.
time.